Well, that's one way to start a podcast, I guess.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I would like to apologize. We're normally not this stupid, but we are today.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Are you
you're
kidding
right.
me?
We are.
That's like our whole shtick, almost.
I mean, I am starting this off by lighting a J, so...
Yeah.
So what exciting topics would you like to start us off with this week?
Oh, man. Well, first and foremost, that's Kai Does Crimes, and I'm local weirdo. Because you can't even call me... Last week, you were calling me local magician. I haven't touched magic stuff in well over a year.
Magic.
It's magic.
It's magic. But I'm Swithbert. That's Kai.
Hi. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Again with that?
It's too easy. It rolls off the tongue. Everybody fucking has heard it at some point, I swear.
The only time I've ever heard it is with you. Like, I've never actually watched any of his videos. Or listened to his podcast, or... I know...
I don't either.
You told me that he did that thing where they had that channel running for literally 1 year. And
Oh,
when it
yeah,
was
they
done,
did. No, that was like the thing I knew about was their Unis Honest deal, where it was like, oh, yeah, symbolism, nothing less forever. Whatever, fuck you. Anyway, let's talk about dolphin pussy juice.
All right.
Yeah,
We're gonna come out swinging, huh?
of course.
Okay.
What do you think, man?
Go ahead, because you've been telling me that this is gonna be like the topic for the last several hours.
It's
since you
kind
got
of
over
so
here.
interestingly enough. The subject of sex is something that like happens around me a lot for whatever fucking reason. As someone who doesn't like
Partake a lot.
yeah. By choice, I might. It's just like it's who cares? It's effort. It's a relationship that you may or may not want in a fucking year and a half. You never know.
Right.
Sex is just a thing that people do and take advantage of.
Right.
But anyway,
For
whatever reason, there was the topic of. Oh god.
Dolphin excretions.
No, it wasn't specifically dolphin excretions. It was about aphrodisiacs.
Oh.
And the topic shifted to dolphin secretions because many people may know that dolphins are incredibly close to humans in terms of their genome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and their genetic makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, another thing people may or may not know is for whatever god-awful reason, dolphin pussy and human vaginas aren't all that fucking different.
Sure.
And dolphins are also notoriously rapey. Like rapey.
Yes, no, that is a very big factor.
Yeah, but fucking, whatever, potato, those are, it's not here nor there. But anyway, when they're in heat, apparently they secrete, like, extra juices. And it really gets the males all riled up and shit.
Okay.
So scientists were like, oh, well, let's see if we can do that with humans. Let's see if we can maybe adapt this to a market. We could make millions. So they took concentrated dolphin pussy juice.
Okay.
And yes, I'm going to emphasize every time, it is dolphin pussy juice.
Go on.
And they swabbed a monkey with it. The monkey proceeded to masturbate approximately 36 times in a row and die of a heart attack.
That's nice. At least he went out on top.
Was he on top, though?
Sure
How
not.
raw do you think that dude's dick felt by the end?
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
How do you, like, I think the most I've done is like 3.
In like a 24-hour span of time?
No. I mean, like, at one go with a girl.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, dude, holy fuck, I feel like I'm dying. My body is ready to give up. How are you going off it like that? Holy shit.
That's very funny, though.
But no, they quickly 86 that whole ordeal because they were like, well, yeah, it's only a 90-pound monkey, but fuck, that could translate that to people, that's probably not much better. What, you get 45 masturbations and then you die?
I mean, it would definitely help with the erection issue that apparently a lot of guys are going through after the age of, like, 27.
Listen, if you have erectile dysfunction, you need to expand your kink horizons.
Well, there's also that, yeah, and yep,
It's not about spicing it up in the bedroom. It's about finding something that's kind of freaky that you can fantasize about and be like, ooh, and then you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, or your polyamory or whatever the fuck can be like, ooh, like that noose in the corner that looks just so perfect for someone to Robin Williams themselves.
Yeah, I got bored, so I made that. I made that this morning. I was in like a hella mood this morning, and I figured out like 4 different So you know how my brain is super ridiculous, and I just like build worlds in my head.
First of all, that's both of us, and I have told you about the books that I've written that are never going to go anywhere.
Well, I started writing a new book first thing this morning. Like, I woke up at 7:30.
And started to write a book.
And I'm already like almost 7,000 words in. Like, I'm going after it, right? But I also, I wrote really stupid lyrics a while ago that have just been floating around the back of my head.
Is it like fucking Weird Al's parody of Feel Like Making Love Bad?
So, I don't...
Feels like sucking dick.
No.
No?
No, it's a song about suicide. But...
Me too.
But I listen to music all day long, right?
You want a dollar bill covered in blood?
Not really.
Okay.
I listen to music all day long, like when I'm going to work, when I'm at work, when I'm coming home from work, when I'm just lounging around the house, like music is constantly going just to keep my brain entertained.
Boring.
And I found there's a song that I heard a while ago, and for some reason last night in my sleep, the beat and the rhythm of that song and the lyrics that I wrote about suicide, like quite a while ago, they just kind of mashed perfectly in my head while I was sleeping. So I woke up and I got that kind of together. Like, I pulled the song up and I played through like the first 45 seconds of it, and I was like, yeah, no, this would actually work really well if I nixed the lyrics that are in the song currently and just reformatted my own into them. But yeah, so, and then I got the piano and I tinkled out.
This fucking
I
loser
tinkled
over here.
out a little bit of the opening bass line for that song just to make sure that like I knew what was happening with it, because, you know, awkward musical.
It's Creep by
ADHD.
Radiohead.
It's not Creep. It's not Creep by Radiohead. No, it's from a local band that was on Play-Doh last year, or actually 2022, so 2 years ago.
It's 2024 now.
It is 2024.
We forget
now.
that regularly.
Yes, because public school and counting.
Hey, remember when 2020 was a thing? Yeah, it was 4 years ago. Feels like yesterday.
Yeah, but everybody aged 7 years during the pandemic.
You know, I see the saddest thing at the door right now.
Is there a cat just outside trying to paw at something?
It's a pair of cat paws vibing, like right there. She wants in.
She can't come in.
I know.
I don't want her.
I know you don't, you hateful bitch.
They've all started yelling at me now. Like, all of them. They'll sit, when I wake up in the morning, they'll be sitting at my door, and I'll pop the door open, and then they'll all just go, meow, and then they'll fuck off into the living room. Like, as a herd.
As a herd. Yeah, they want to make sure you're alive.
Well, yeah, because if I'm not, then they would try to eat me, because that's what cats tend to do.
Yeah, but you got that door closed, so they're not going to be able to eat you.
You're right. I leave
I'm just going to show up here, and I'm going to be like, the fuck is that smell?
You're just going to pop the back door open one day and be like,
no,
death.
I'm just going to open the door, it's going to be like, I'll be like, well, someone or something is dead.
Someone or something. Things are dead, people.
I wouldn't even, like, bother. I'd just call the police at that point and be like, hey, listen, I'm pretty sure something's dead in this house. Will you come help me check it out? And then we'd find you, like, too mad, overdosed in his bedroom, fucking all green and disgusting.
Except for the fact that I don't do drugs, so
Yeah.
no overdose would happen.
No, but you'd be hanging from that rope, and you'd be all
that rope
green.
is not nearly strong enough to hold it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Pull it
Okay,
down here.
That hook isn't, though. So how about, let's start there. The hook that it's attached to is very weak. I actually was going to hang it from that one and then broke the hook while I tried to unscrew it from the ceiling so that I could move it. But then I just figured, they don't move very easily.
Oh.
And now Kai has the noose around his neck. And he's taking selfies with it.
I sure as hell am. It's great.
We really should at some point start, like, an Instagram page for this so that people see what the hell's going on. But I also kind of like the anonymity of people not knowing what we actually look like.
Oh, fuck, I love this. This is perfect. I hate it, but...
Do you not know how to make a noose?
No!
I learned in Boy Scouts.
I didn't even fucking Boy Scout. Are you kidding?
I learned in Boy Scouts. I learned a lot of fun knots and whatnot. Haha. While I was in Boy Scouts. I know how to make rope handcuffs too. Just awkward silence for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Rope handcuffs.
Rope handcuffs.
I mean, we had encountered a lot of handcuffs recently.
Hey, I made it first try. I got it right back up there. See, because what I was going to do is take one of these hooks that's hanging from the ceiling, and I was going to put it back up there in the corner and hang the noose like above the drum set. But I didn't know that these hooks are not movable. Like I found I unscrewed one of the ones from over there, and it turns out that
Are they like anchors?
yeah.
So they would be strong enough to hang yourself with.
None of the anchors are in a 2x4 though. It's all just right in the.
Then why can't you move it?
Because the anchor, it's a butterfly. I think it's a butterfly anchor, and you had to push it up and in, and then let it expand, and then come back down to catch the drywall.
Stupid.
So like you can take the hooks off, but then we'd have to go to like Home Depot, and find the correct size anchors and all that.
Convoluted is what you're saying.
Yes, very convoluted, very unnecessary.
When you
So I think I'm just gonna hang random little. I found a website where I can buy legitimate taxidermied like bats. So I might buy like a taxidermy bat and just put a little piece of string in its grippers and hang it from hooks randomly just for fun. Just for fun. There's no other reason.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah.
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 When are we gonna buy a hearse?
You know, I've been looking into it.
Yeah. I mean, I keep seeing Neato like customized ones around, but of course they're money.
Yeah, but I think I would want to buy a base model and then customize it myself to some degree, you know?
Well, you see, the problem is you're not going to find a base model like 60s or 70s hearse.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what I would go for.
Just because they looked cooler?
The Cadillacs look far better than the new ones do.
Oh, absolutely.
The old Cadillacs look great.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I've looked into it. But at this point in my life, I really think that I'm just going to stick with motorcycles for a bit.
So what's the worst manscaping experience you've ever had?
I gave my shaft a toupee once.
Oh, fuck.
Just because it was kind of an old razor, so I didn't trust sliding it across the hardwood. I just kind of hit the fupa and called it a day. So it had like a Friar Tuck hairstyle, like at the base.
Oh, you want to talk about gambling and losing, bro? I did it once when we were behind bars.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I got a hair up my ass about manscaping for whatever reason when I was in D1. Not D1, no, I was in D8. So I have like a spot that still doesn't grow back properly.
Oh, God.
From how badly that razor did.
But so it's weird that you brought that up because I actually just went and got the Manscaped lawnmower, and that thing is phenomenal. I got the 4.0. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Obviously, this is like episode 7.
Yeah.
But
what are you talking about? Markiplier was here 2 episodes ago.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but I just went and bought that like a couple weeks ago, and it is awesome.
Well, I'm glad that you're like, hey, well, like at least you're having fun with it. Oh.
I've only used it twice, but you know, whatever.
Okay, so what you're saying is you don't know if it cuts your dick hair good.
No, it cuts it great.
Okay.
I haven't had any issue with it. That's what I'm saying. I've had zero issue making it work for me the way that I wanted it to.
That's good.
And it also came with like...
Now.
You okay?
I don't understand old people.
Okay.
And...
Define old. What age range are we talking about?
like...
65 plus?
Yeah,
70
65,
plus?
65 plus.
Okay, so you don't understand dad. Go on.
No, well, maybe. I don't know if this applies to him, but you ever eaten at like, oh, what the hell is it called? Cracker Barrel.
One time ever.
Okay, but you know what it was like.
I'm familiar with the atmosphere.
Did you ever eat at Mimi's?
Yes.
Okay, you know how Mimi's was? It's like
so
that.
long
It's like a grandma's house.
It was exactly grandma's house.
Yeah,
because
legit.
That's
So,
where grandma liked going to have
That's
dinner.
where I went for breakfast with the old man a few days ago.
There's still a Mimi's around?
No, it wasn't a Mimi's.
Oh, you went to Cracker?
No, it wasn't Cracker either.
What the fuck?
No, it's called. I don't want to name drop it. I don't.
Okay,
But
tell me later. But anyway, go on.
there's this country breakfast place that had. They were doing an all-day, an all-you-can-eat all-you-can-eat fish fry on Friday for only $16.99. That's not the day I went, though. Okay, we went on Thursday.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I got tongue-tied, so I had to switch up accents a little bit.
Yeah. That happens.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lord.
go on.
I ordered eggs scrambled with... just eggs scrambled, and I had sausage, toast, and potato fries.
Okay.
And you know what potato fries are, right?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
familiar with potatoes.
So, like, they're like when you put a potato in an onion dicer and fucking...
Essentially.
They tasted like shit.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate because it's a potato.
My
How hard is it to make a
eggs
goddamn potato?
tasted like shit. My eggs had no seasoning in them. They were rubbery. They were thin like a crepe. The sausage was the only thing that tasted good. I had sourdough toast on the side, which I ate 2 of the 4 pieces, then noticed that on the other 2 pieces, they were moldy.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, granted, it wasn't a lot of mold. It was only a little bit. So I figured, well, shit. A little penicillin never hurt anybody. So I left those 2 alone and accepted the fact that I might have eaten some mold from the first one, you know.
Sure.
That's fine.
Sure.
But then I ordered coffee. You can't fuck up coffee.
Yes, you can. But anyway.
It
I feel like you can
managed
fuck up
to
coffee,
burn my tongue to the 2nd degree. And I still feel it today. And this was almost like half a week ago now. It's tough. And at the end of it all, it was $36 fucking dollars.
Wow.
I'm never, ever going back to that fucking place again. I'd rather get fucked over by McDonald's not remembering that McGriddles are on their goddamn menu. And boy howdy, do they forget that they're on the menu. There's some stupid people working in fast food nowadays, I swear. Everybody's high or not fucking educated, I don't know.
Well, probably a little of both, to be fair.
But it's such a boomer thing to say, though. It's like, oh, you're turning into your parents. It's like, yes, I am. But at the same time, I finally understand where they're coming from. Like, fucking hell. And I worked food service for a good long time.
See, I don't remember who was saying it, and to be completely fair, I think I heard it three or four different places from several different people. But I really do think that when you turn like 16 or 18 or whatever,
Yeah.
and you have to like join the job force or you go and do the college thing or like whatever, like instead of mandatory like military service or whatever, there should be like a mandatory like 6 or 8 or 12 months where you have to work in the fast food industry or just the food industry in general, like become a server like at Village Inn or whatever the fuck, because like it would probably level out a lot of the bullshit that
You mean general
on
stupidity in the world?
Yeah.
But it's not even, but that's like entitled stupidity. I'm talking about people being just like, what? I'm sorry, what did you order? And then coming back and then being like, okay, hold on 1 minute. And then walking away for 10 fucking minutes and coming back and be like, what did you order again? Jesus. Yeah, no, like, get the fuck out of the goddamn kitchen. You don't belong here. You clearly don't know what the fuck you're doing. Get out.
Yeah.
But and that's just everywhere nowadays. It's shameful.
That's why I don't go out.
Hey, we went out.
Yeah, but we didn't like go out. We went out and grabbed something and then came back. We didn't like go sit at a restaurant or whatever and like chill. You know what I mean?
Even though I wanted to.
Well, I've still got that coupon, the
Coupon.
the February coupon for Hooters.
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 Hooters is an interesting place. I remember, I mean, it's, you know, when you think about it from an outside perspective, at its core, it really is just a sports bar.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is like, oh, boobs and ass, bleh, and now everybody just sees it like a trashy joint. It's kind of sad.
Well, that and the fact that I won't order their wings anymore. I will only have a burger from there because the first 2 times I ever went to Hooters, and it wasn't like Tuesday and then Wednesday. I mean, like I went one weekend and then like months later I went back to Hooters again. Right?
Yeah.
My wings were super underdone.
See, no, that's bad.
So that's why I will only stick to burgers.
That's fair.
When I'm there. And so far, the last 3 times I've gone, it's been the same burger.
That's unfortunate.
So.
Did you finish the entire bottle of birthday cake?
No, it's still in the fridge right there.
Okay, good.
Dad had a shot of your wheat whiskey. He said it was fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best one he's ever had. Definitely wasn't the worst one he's ever had. But it was fine.
$35 bottle of fucking whiskey.
$35 bottle of fucking whiskey.
Yeah, we paid a lot of money for our alcohol.
We paid well, really, it was not the most we've ever paid though.
I want to have a shout out to the homie who may or may not be listening because he bought a bottle of like 99 fucking schnapps bottles for 14.
Woo.
It was $14. That fucking I don't know where they got it, but you get it at Walmart for like $15, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, 99 of those fucking things. Apparently they all tasted like shit, and I was like, well, whatever gets you fucked up, man. That's what matters at the end of the night. Damn.
Well, I mean, you drink enough wine coolers, it'll get you fucked up too. But...
You mean juice boxes?
No, I said wine coolers.
Juice boxes.
No, there's a difference.
Okay.
The juice boxes are straight wine. A wine cooler is essentially Kool-Aid with a splash of alcohol in it.
I don't subscribe to that.
My mom used to drink those all the time. When
The
I was
coolers?
like a teen, the coolers. When I was like a teenager, she would get wine coolers, and we had a party one time, and she went out and bought a whole bunch of them, thinking that people would really like them. But then there was also like beer. And so she ended up bringing home like
There's so much powdered
6
sugar in
cases of wine coolers.
Coolers.
And so one day, because I just graduated high school, I stayed home from school to like decompress.
Yeah.
And I ran through like 2.5 of the cases of them, and they were all 6-packs. Like a case is a 6-pack, right?
Yeah.
So I had like 18 of her wine coolers, like
Wine
just
coolers.
empty bottle, like sitting on the table when she got home. And I'm like half gone because that was like the first time I actually like
got partied
drunk by myself watching Cartoon Network on a Tuesday morning. So, yeah, you can get messed up on those, but you got to drink a lot of them.
Yeah, no. Like I said, 99 bottles.
Well,
dear God, man, that's a lot. 99 bottles.
It is a lot. But at least you could sing the song.
99 bottles of schnapps on the wall. 99 bottles of schnapps. I want the 99 bottles of fucking PBR.
Of what?
PBR.
Oh.
They did a thing where they had an on and on and on and on deal, and it was just a super long fucking pack of PBR that had 99 fucking cans in it. I'll have to show you a picture. It's the most ridiculous thing.
That's fine. You show me
99 can PBR.
99, 99, 99, 99.
It is so stupidly large. I mean, look at this thing. It's huge.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole fucking...
That's like 8 feet long.
Yeah. Now imagine trying to get that in your car.
Well, I have a motorcycle, so not happening.
Well, imagine getting that on your motorcycle. Your motocicleta.
That would be...
Painful.
Painful. Painful is the word for it, yes. Yeah.
They don't sell them anymore.
Good.
What do you mean
What
good?
do you mean good? Just fucking go buy 99. Who gives a shit? Why
Oh.
do you need the extra box?
Because it's 99 cans of beer.
Just go buy 99 cans of beer.
But 99 PBR. It was $175 fucking dollars.
Ugh, not worth it.
You know what? Speaking of alcohol,
Yeah, grab something.
we're a couple of fucking dickhead dumbasses. We've got some choices here, and I at least wish that we had a live studio audience to a mild degree, because we could have them pick a number 1 through 5.
Patch, pick a number 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 3.
Number 3. That's the Oregon Spirit.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well,
the dog chose our drinks. Did you just leave it in here the whole time?
yeah, I've been using it every day. I've used this glass every day this week. My rocks are no longer cold. It's not a twisty. It's just, there you go.
It's very hard to pull.
Jesus.
I just wanted to make noise for the podcast.
What is this? Alcoholism ASMR?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's my glass?
Um,
It's in my hand.
No, Dad broke it.
What?
It broke. That one broke.
No.
I actually, I filled it with water to, get the alcohol off the stones
Yeah.
and let it sit in the sink. And Dad didn't realize that, and he put something in the sink and shattered the glass. He pulled the stones out, though. Those are back in the freezer.
Son of a
we've-
bitch.
We've got more of these up in the cupboard. Go. Do you want me to pause this? Do you want to go? I can stretch. If you want to
No,
go off, I'll stretch.
Now you could just talk about something while I contemplate drinking straight out of the bottle like an alcoholic.
Okay. So, I have a younger coworker, right? He's a boy.
So hang on a minute. I do have a question. I'd like to point out that I tried to get hired on with this company that Homeboy is talking about here. These motherfuckers told me no, and then went on to hire 3 people who got fired for being high on crack at work. Right?
Okay. First of all, those people were brought in before any of us knew that they were on drugs.
Uh-huh.
But as soon as we found out that they were on drugs, because they were doing drugs in the bathroom,
Of course
were
they
fired instantly. The other issue is that they did not have a record for said drug use. You and I have a record. That's where the issue is.
Did you mix? Oh, I thought you mixed.
I didn't mix shit. I'm drinking this, and then I'm going to drink some of
You
that.
should have mixed You should mix them. Make yourself a mixed drink.
Make myself a mixed drink with wheat whiskey and root beer.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good, actually. That sounds like a grand old deal.
Oh, well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Let's see. Let me...
Because this had the hints of vanilla in it. Oh, yeah, let him hear the tingle tingle. You shush yourself. I'll fucking kick you in the dick. Listen here, you fucking queer. I'm going to call you the F word.
Faggot?
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
what you are.
I love you, baby.
The homo F word?
The homo F word. It's so fucking funny because I had a friend have the realization that they could say that word around me. I'm in a group chat with 400 people, and most of them are queer. Well, it's fucking who cares, right? And I called someone a faggot in jest, and they were like, we can say that here? And I was like, damn right you could say that here. Anyone who gets offended is either a straight or a sissy.
A straight or a sissy. That's very funny.
Legit, there's no in between.
That's
who
very
fucking
funny.
cares? Say it with your chest. That's your word. Fucking use it.
Do you like my Roku's screensaver?
No.
You don't like that?
No.
I figured you would.
Woo!
Look, it's fucking cool, man.
That's a strong bite.
Look at how cool that shit is.
No.
It's the sea. Look, there's fish. There's Sea Lab 2021. There's a merperson. There's Captain Jack Sparrow. There's a kaiju battle in the background. There's Jaws. That's a treehouse.
From what, though?
Tarzan, maybe?
I want to read Lord of the Flies again.
Okay, so read Lord of the Flies again.
Did you read Lord of the Flies in high school?
No.
No, you didn't?
No.
Did you watch the movie?
No.
You did not watch the movie.
Uh-uh.
They straight up killed a kid in that movie.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then they
Look,
ate him.
buried treasure.
It's right next to college basketball
Right
because
next to
they really want you to bet.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing
Can of
itself
worms.
around here, huh?
Oh my god, dude.
Look at that. There's a fucking cool ass jellyfish right there. What is that? Top Gun? Is that a Top Gun reference?
No.
What movie had the big airplane carrier? It doesn't answer my question at all.
I started singing Top Gun, you fucking moron.
Oh, is that what that was?
No.
I've never actually seen Top Gun.
No.
What is that? There's
That's
a person in a spacesuit looking at a moon underwater. What the fuck is that?
Bubblefish.
Bubblefish. You're a bubblefish.
Bubblefish. Did you ever do anything interesting like travel?
Yeah, I went to Mexico, remember?
Oh yeah, you did too.
I brought back 165 pounds of weed.
Oh my god.
I got arrested. And then that's where I met you.
That's right. Holy shit. Well, no, I meant like go interesting places on vacation or anything, you know?
No.
Well, we went to San Diego.
Well, okay.
You didn't do anything like that normally?
Let's see. I've been to the Grand Canyon a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah. But as far as like travel vacations, I mean, San Diego is basically it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
huh?
no, I mean, we went to Anaheim and did downtown Disney because it's free.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So, look, a
Downtown
Kraken.
Disney. What
There's
the
a
hell is
torpedo?
downtown Disney?
So downtown Disney is just like the shop district, where there's no rides down there. Very rarely do any of the mascots show up. It's literally just like you can go into that shop and get mugs. You can go into that shop and get pins. You can go into that shop and it's all Star Wars bullshit. Stuff like that.
Interesting. I don't think I'm interested in that kind of thing. I told you about my one fucking Disneyland experience, didn't I?
No.
No? So I went to Disneyland before Space Mountain was no longer Space Mountain. In fact, I was one of the last people to ride Space Mountain. And
Okay.
it was kind of interesting because I'm a bitch when it comes to everything.
Okay.
Like, especially rides like that. And it's absolutely a control thing. It's because I'm not in control. I don't know where it's going to go and when or why. And Space Mountain is all in the fucking dark, if you've ever been on it.
Never been on it.
Yeah, so it's all
I've
in the
never
dark.
been inside normal Disneyland.
Yeah, so no, it's
Or
all
Disney
dark.
World, for that.
It had no lights on. That was the whole shtick. And my dad, who is dead. He's very dead. He's been dead for like 8 years now.
Actual father.
Yeah, but this man is dead. He very dead. He did not ride Space Mountain as a young man, so I made it my mission to ride Space Mountain, especially with the knowledge that it was going to be closed and I was probably never going to come back. And let me tell you, I'm a fat motherfucker, and even I felt like I was going to fly out of that goddamn thing, and it's dark. The whole thing is just pitch black the entire time. So you've got no idea how close you are to anything. You just hear shit whooshing by you. It was awful. I loved it. It was horrible.
I love it. 10 out of 10. Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, fucking terrifying. Never again.
That's funny.
Horrible.
Oh, hey, while we're talking about stuff.
Yeah.
So right now in the mailbox, there's more squares for these soundproofing foam.
Squares.
I got the Scotch squares, right? So I got to put up more of those.
Yeah, the squares.
But the other thing that I want to put up somewhere, and I've got the little baby nails to do it now.
Are we putting cunts back up?
Yes.
We're putting cunts back up.
We're putting cunts back up, but I need to figure out where. I'm kind of thinking above the board.
Above the board.
Up there.
All above
Right?
board.
Because that diamond I'm going to expand to 3x3 instead of 2x2.
That means you have to move when you do what you did, you get what you got.
No, because I'm going to expand downward.
Oh.
I'm going to leave when you do what you did, you get what you got. I'm going to leave that there. I think I'm going to put a square on either side of the air vent up there. And then I might run a line under the window.
Huh.
Depending on how many I have left over, which I probably will have plenty left over. But I might also add like a second
Just
row
soundproof the entire room.
I don't have the money to buy any more of this foam, and if I buy anything else to use for soundproofing, it's probably going to be those fancy felt hanging things, not this cheap, just the 1 by 1 foot square with the ridges.
You're a square with the ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still mad about that breakfast.
About
everything.
Yeah.
It just sucked, man.
I mean, I definitely I feel
$36
for you.
Disappointment.
Well, maybe now. You know what though? Here's devil's advocate. It'll cost you. It costs you $65 to know to never go back there again. You know what I mean? It's like it's the same thing when like we're talking about lending money to like certain friends.
Yeah.
Like if you lend somebody $100 and after you lend them the $100 they become like an asshole and they never pay you back.
Yeah.
Like you just stop talking to them. It costs you $100 to lose that asshole out of your life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So there's that.
There's that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So how is your concoction?
It's not terrible. You want to try it?
Yes, I do.
There you go. The root beer's a little flat.
A little?
Well, you know, some places just don't know how to mix their syrup and sparkling water. So.
It all depends on
By the
machine.
way, Uncle Randall stopped by work the other day
Randall.
because he owed me $20, so he brought me the 20 he owed me. But also, he gave me a sparkling water. That was he bought 12 sparkling waters.
Okay.
That were Starburst flavored.
What the fuckaroni and cheese?
So he gave me an orange one.
Okay.
And like I'm not a fan of sparkling water. I think it tastes like TV static. It bothers the shit out of me. But there was just enough orange Starburst flavoring in it to almost overpower the TV static. So I ended up drinking it over the course of like an hour and a half. And it was just like a bottle of whatever. It's the what's that sparkling water everybody's all fucking obsessed with right now?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Bubbly?
I don't know. But so he gave me that and I drank it over the course of about an hour and a half, just sipping on it and then using regular water as a chaser.
Ice.
Ice. That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, I've had ice before.
Yeah. So they got Starburst flavors right now.
Huh. Interesting. It's like a dollar.
I also accidentally figured out my new favorite I like my women phrase.
What do you mean?
So when I had that sparkling water and I was drinking it little by little, one of my coworker, the young boy coworker, came over and we were talking and I was like, it's fine, like it tastes like orange Starburst, but I don't like sparkling water because it tastes like TV static. And he was like, yeah, I kind of get it. Like I can only drink certain ones because this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. And he was like, I bring my 5-gallon jug to work so that I can fill it with the distilled water or whatever from the guys next door because we've also got like a water and ice fix 'em up place in the building. And
Excuse me.
Woof.
I'm a stoner and my asthma does not mix with it.
So like we can go and fill our water jugs for free because they're in the same building, right? So he was like, I usually drink that. And I was like, well, I've only got the motorcycle right now, so I can't really bring like a lot of water, like a jug to work to fill it to take it back home. So I've just been drinking water like out of the tap. Like I just turn on my sink and fill my cup and that's my water for the afternoon or whatever. And then he was like, I really like coffee though. And we started doing a thing. He started doing the, I like my women like I like my coffee stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, well, the sparkling water is fine and all, but I like just straight regular water out of the tap. And he was like, you like flat water. And I was like, yeah, I like my women like I like my water, flat.
That's horrible.
And he was like, I can't believe you just said that. And I was like, why not? Like, big boobs, I don't have the largest hands, so big boobs just feel like too much. Like, if I can't grab it, it's too much boob.
If I can't grab it, it's too much boob.
Like, if they sink in and there's still so much excess of boob, like, it just feels like too much boob to me. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm a boob guy.
So are you a nipple to palm kind of guy?
Sometimes, but I will also nipple in between index and
middle.
middle.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, these two right here.
No,
Yeah.
I'll get them in.
Middle and third.
No, I go ring and, index and middle.
Nah, sorry, brother.
Because I've got more power doing that than I do doing that.
Oh, you're a weakling.
It's not a weakling. It's just retarded hands.
Weakling.
Okay. Skill issue.
Dog. Hello, canine.
Hello, canine. You
This
fluffy
poor
shit
animal.
fucker. He's got a haircut in like 2 weeks.
He is so stupid and fluffy and stupid.
He is.
Your ears are full of infection.
No, they're not.
You should get Helldivers.
You keep saying that. What is it? $60 right
$4.
now?
$40.
$4. $4. Let's fucking go. You know how much money I have left to my name right now?
More than
$40.
Exactly. So
I have $40.
Go buy Helldivers.
I have $40 right now.
You'd play Helldivers.
But it's mostly in cash.
You'd play Helldivers.
I probably would. It seems really interesting.
It's so fun.
I still want to play that other one though.
Which one?
The one that was made by the furry.
Oh, Lethal Company.
Lethal Company. I still want to play that real bad.
Lethal Company is so fun.
I want to play that real bad.
It's stupid.
I want to play it.
I can't wait. There's a. God, my brain is on Planet 9 today.
Uh-huh.
But fucking, there's a YouTuber named Rubber Ross. He's an Australian. He's real famous. He's a really good animator, and he used to be with the Game Grumps crew.
Okay.
He's making an animation pack of like mods for Lethal Company, and they're like super in depth. So it's kind of be cool to see what he's done with it. He's like
well, you know, Russian Badger just got into that. Not war tanks, the boat one.
Ugh, I
What's
hate
the boat
it.
one?
No, I don't want to play World of Warships.
That's the one, the World of Warships. He made a voice pack, and so like he's a captain of his own ship now in that game.
No, you go to done War Thunder. War Thunder has all three.
Whatever. Either way, I still think it's funny.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's funny too. I mean, that's why the Snoop Dogg thing used to sell so well when that was the thing. Do you remember that?
No, what are we talking
The
about?
original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, it might not be Modern Warfare 3, it was probably one of the fucking, like, later games. But there was a thing where you could have, like, paid $9 and Snoop Dogg would have been your game announcer in Call of Duty.
Huh.
Yeah. They're like, hey, they got attack dogs, fool! Like, that kind of shit.
He is...
He's a marketing genius.
He's a marketing genius. That man has
Especially
made so much
when
money
he
doing
went
like
smokeless.
nothing.
Oh my god, that shit.
That
was
was so great. Like I knew it wasn't gonna be about like.
Well, yeah, I was
weed.
like, there's no way
There's
he's
no
quitting
way
smoking
he's
weed.
quitting smoking weed. Like he could sustain the economy of a small town with how much he fucking
Bro, he
spends
could
on
sustain
weed.
Colorado with how much
He
money
could
he
probably.
smokes.
Well, Colorado's a small town. Let's be honest.
Colorado is a state, sir.
Yeah, but how many people actually live in Colorado?
More than us.
More than Arizona?
I think so.
No fucking way.
Let's
More
find
people
out.
live in Colorado than Arizona.
Colorado population.
Phoenix alone is the 5th largest city in the entire continental U.S.
Arizona population.
Actually, I think the entire U.S., if you like, including.
Actually, they only have 2 million less people than us.
Okay, but they're probably spread out a lot more than we are. Because, like, we've got Phoenix.
Yeah.
And we've got Tucson. And then we've got the couple places up north, but there's, like, nobody up north. And Tucson shouldn't have anybody in it. We should give it back. But, you know.
To Mexico.
To Mexico. We should redraw the map to go from just under San Diego to above Tucson and then cut it off right at the curve of, or the tip of, the bottom tip of Texas.
That's New Mexico.
No, we'll give them all of New Mexico. That doesn't even matter.
New Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already in the name. All they got to do is drop the new. They can just have it back. Who cares?
Then we wouldn't be able to get to Texas that way. We'd have to go up and around.
Sure, we could. We'll build a...
A wall?
No, not a wall. I was going to say we'll build some sort of... We'll raise the freeway, the highway. We'll raise it. Oof. About 35 feet off the ground. Right?
35.
35 feet. So the size of a 3-story building. 35 feet off the ground. And then...
That's 3 stories? 35 feet?
About. Give or take.
That's a lot
It's
shorter.
like each story is like 10 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's why whenever, when they say, oh, well, the building claims, 35 stories. Well, okay, except for the fact that a lot of buildings, when they go that tall, they won't have a 13th floor. Or they will, but some of them relabel it straight to 14. They go 12 to 14 because, spooky numbers. Or they will have a 13th floor, but there's nothing on it. Like, it's just an empty floor, just for the sake of the structure. which is real dumb.
Superstition, man.
Real dumb.
Oh, it's okay, because I'm pretty sure my house is haunted.
Yeah, you regaled us last week about the woman in your grandparents' room or whatever, right?
Yeah, that was...
Looked like your aunt?
Yeah, still a thing.
The auntie?
I still don't know what the fuck that was.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the ADHD portal is real.
The what?
The ADHD portal.
What's that?
So, like, you know when you're doing stuff around the house and you're, like, cleaning up a little bit or whatever, and then suddenly, like, you had something in your hand and then all of a sudden it's gone, or you didn't have something, like, in your hand and then suddenly you're holding a thing, you don't remember where you picked it up from or where it went or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm missing an entire bottle of ketchup.
What?
So, I went to the store 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
And I did my shopping, and I was like, I think I need ketchup, so let me buy a little bottle, like just, you know, like a little bottle. Not like the big gargantuan fuck off bottles, because I'm only one person, so I just get the regular little bottles.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. So now I got my ketchup. Now I'm fully aware that I have my ketchup. I got home and I popped the fridge open, and there was a half a bottle of ketchup and a full bottle of ketchup already in the fridge. So I took the new one, and I put it somewhere. And now those other 2 bottles of ketchup are gone. I have used them because I made mac and cheese.
Son of a bitch,
So
without me.
So I dumped a bunch of ketchup into my mac and cheese. So those 2 bottles are gone. And I cannot find the new bottle of ketchup. I cannot find it anywhere. I have looked in every cabinet. I have torn the fridge apart. I even looked in the freezer just to be safe. It's nowhere. So either the ADHD portal took it, or I used it somehow without knowing it. I don't know where it went.
So you're just missing a bottle of ketchup.
I am missing a bottle of Heinz ketchup.
I don't know what to do with this information.
I also feel like I'm missing a couple other things, but the problem with the other things that I'm missing is I don't know what I'm missing. There's just something missing, and I can't figure it out.
I hate that so much. I'll walk into a place and something will be off slightly, and I'll just be, something's wrong.
Something's wrong. There's a disturbance in the force.
Literally, like, there's something different here. I hate that. I hate that feeling so much. It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And we deal with it every day.
Every day.
Well, damn.
Well, damn.
Anything else new and exciting in your life?
The company is finally going to begin repairs on my machine at work, which is nice.
But
it's going to take a couple of weeks. Because we're so engrossed in certain projects right now that we just don't, according to the upper people, we've got so much going on and we're running so much overtime to get caught up with everything going on that we do not have time to stop for like a day or two and have someone from the machine company come out and fix all the shit.
I see.
We just have to get through what we're cutting now. And then as soon as we're done, there's like 3 more projects that I'm working on. And as soon as those are done, maybe we'll have time to bring someone out and get shit fixed. But maybe not. Like, because the main office may drop more projects right in our lap.
Your main office can get fucked.
Yeah, well.
That's how I feel. And I have a reason.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh, those bastards. It's just a pain in the ass, man. Trying to get hired when you've got a certain charge is just ridiculous. They don't want to hear the if, and, or why, or but. They're just like, no, you've got violent history. Fuck off. You've got X drug history. Fuck off.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll just ignore the fact that my family microdosed me meth for years in the form of Adderall and Ritalin.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't form a dependency.
Yeah.
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 They were one of those, well, if it's not fucking working, just give them another one kind of families. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, more meth. That's gonna work.
Yeah. I'm still curious to try it.
No.
I'm so curious.
No.
Not actual meth. I'm talking like Ritalin.
No.
Or whatever. Like legal meth. Because my brain is such a fire. Please don't burn that bag in the house. Like, it's one thing to have a cigarette in here, but I don't need the bag smell. I'd rather you burn your hair than burn that bag. Don't burn your hair.
Okay.
Don't do it. Put the lighter down. Put it down. Put it down.
Good Christ above. Burp. Excuse me. You know what I was thinking about?
Oh, do tell.
So a friend of mine hit me with a weird hypothetical.
Okay.
It's like or not hypothetical, but it was like kind of a weird thought process.
Okay.
It's like Indiana Jones knew the Ark of the Covenant was like evil or was gonna fuck everything up, right?
Sure.
And, like, kill things.
Sure.
So why did he try to warn the Nazis?
Hold on. Say that again, but slow.
Okay, so Indiana Jones knew that the Ark of the Covenant, opening it, would like unleash an evil and would like kill a bunch of people, right?
Sure.
Or he figured it out towards the end.
Sure.
So why did he try to stop the Nazis from opening it?
Probably because he also knew that it wouldn't just stop at the Nazis.
Well, it did, kind of.
But did it?
It did.
But only after he...
No.
Oh, you fucked up my Mardi Gras beads.
No, it wasn't after he, closed it or nothing, and they just kind of fucked off. So here was my answer.
Okay.
It was a morals thing.
Okay.
He's a professor.
Sure.
He's of the preservation of archaeology, but not at the loss of unnecessary life.
Sure.
Nazi or not. I'm sure he would have rather seen them fucking arrested if he had given them a chance. But he's killed a lot of Nazis.
Well,
He's killed a lot of Nazis.
Would you rather Nazis be dead or in jail? Because in jail they can continue to gain a following. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but you got to think from the perspective of like what year it was, with the perceived year. You know what I mean? Because it's like the '60s or whatever. Mm-hmm. So there wouldn't be that like. Well, there would be, but it wouldn't be like as prevalent as it is today. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair.
It wouldn't be like as much of an in-your-face issue. So we're like, no, the jails will set you out. We'll get the fascism out of you with a little bit of hard labor and some solitary.
Out of you.
Out of you. You.
Don't.
That's twice Soulja Boy's been on this fucking podcast.
Fucking don't.
You're the one who did it last time.
Was I?
Yeah.
You're probably right.
You fucking dingleberry.
You think I remember what we're talking about on these?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just noticed something.
Uh-huh.
That island is floating.
Yep.
That torpedo should be hitting that island on the screensaver right now.
Nope.
It should be.
Nope.
It should be hitting it. It should be hitting it right now.
Nope.
I don't care if it's castaway. It should be blowing that island up.
Nope. You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're dumb and you're wrong.
I'm absolutely correct.
You're dumb and you're wrong. Also, have you been to McDonald's lately?
It's been a couple weeks.
They're doing something with Japan.
Okay.
And there are manga panels.
Oh, on the bags, yeah.
In the theme of McDonald's.
Yeah. So I haven't been there, but one of my coworkers went and got it the other day, and he came back and I was like, why is there a comic book on your fucking bag? And he was like, oh. So I have seen it. I didn't get to read it because he just tossed it in the trash when he was done with it.
It's a little different. It's all about McDonald's and the secret sauce. And apparently there's a QR code on every one of them that changes every week, and you actually like unlock. I guess there's a popular manga in Japan that's finally made its way over here or whatever, and you can unlock new copies or the new shit with it from McDonald's.
Is it World's End Harem?
I don't fucking know. What the hell is that?
You don't know about World's End Harem?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. I haven't purchased any. I would love to because I find the plot hilarious.
Uh-huh.
So it's a reverse harem plot.
Okay.
Okay, I'm wrong. It's not a reverse harem plot. Technically, it would be considered a regular harem plot.
Okay.
However, the entire the entire thing about it is that some coronavirus style bullshit happened on the planet, and it killed all of the men on the planet, except for like 6 dudes who were chilling in a cryo bank. like actually legit frozen.
That's stupid.
And so when the world realizes that they've got like 6 males left on the planet, they unfreeze the motherfuckers.
This is stupid.
And so their jobs, and they're supposedly paid moderately well, is to literally just try to impregnate people.
That's stupid.
And so like there's like I think a government like lottery or something where the women can win their chance to be impregnated.
Stupid.
It sounds so funny.
You're stupid.
That's absolutely. But it sounds so funny.
I hate you.
I know.
I hate you so
I know
much.
you do. But you love me too.
No.
Yes.
The fact that you unironically like consume this media concerns
I
me.
haven't actually read it yet. The only thing I've read are the backs of like issues 1, 2, and 3.
Boo. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. I don't why would you do that to yourself?
It sounds really funny. It's like Call Girl in Another Universe.
It's just a hentai.
You're right.
On paper.
But you can buy it at Barnes & Noble.
That's not entertainment. That's just porn. That's a Playboy with extra steps.
It's a Playboy with plot.
It's a Playboy with plot.
It's actually probably better than Playboy.
How do you justify that?
How do you justify Playboy?
I don't know. Ask Hugh Hefner. And all the women he abused.
Yeah, there's that. Kaiju.
I've never seen Pacific Rim.
I think I watched part of it.
Yeah.
At one point.
There's so much sugar in this bag.
Yeah.
There's so much sugar.
You gonna try and drink it out of the bag right now? All right. The man. Oh, I can see it falling through the bag too. The man is taking a mouthful of powdered sugar. Now blow a smoke ring.
Oh.
Nope, nothing. Damn. I was hoping it would act like those old bubblegum cigarettes. Yes. Yes. Wash it down with alcohol. All right.
The sugar's overpowered.
Is it?
The entire shot.
Nice. All right, we're gearing up for the end here, unless
All
we
right.
really want to go another half hour. But
No, but let's leave on a strong note because I've just discovered something stupid.
okay, do tell.
Well, you can overpower alcohol with powdered sugar, apparently.
All right, well, you know,
I didn't taste any of that goddamn shot.
Huh?
I just tasted sugar.
Interessante.
Anyway, we've had an entertaining day.
We've had a very entertaining day.
There's a dog here.
There's a dog.
There's
here.
a cat at the door.
There are probably several, to be honest with you.
Probably several. This dog looks dumb as shit. And
No,
we love him.
no. First of all, he looks beautiful because he's bred for his beauty, but he just is.
Then why does he have an underbite?
Because when people started to breed dogs to get specific looks, they really fucked them up a lot. And he's got teeny tiny skull, and when he dies, I'm gonna ask the crematorium to save his skull for me, because I think it would be more fun to have his skull sitting in front of his urn, or on top of, or whatever, because that would be fascinating.
Tony's taxidermy and back alley abortions were yesterday's tragedy is today's trophy. How can I serve you today?
Jane's Japanese Boutique, where
Jane's
traditional foot bindings start at $20 a session.
I hate that so much. It was at Anthony's Pizzeria and Abortion Clinic where yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
Something like that.
I'd like to call for our Tuesdays too for $15.99 deal today.
You get the abortion and a pizza?
Yeah.
For $15?
Yeah.
That's a steal.
It's actually $159.99.
All right, that makes slightly more sense. Although I think abortions right now run about $600.
It's fine.
So
you get a good deal down at Anthony's.
you get a great deal because they repurpose it.
Yeah.
They're like Native Americans.
Yesterday's loss is today's
use
sauce.
every part of the animal.
Good God. And boy howdy are they going to use every part of that animal. Yeah, you ever wonder what an umbilical cord looks like on the outside?
I know what it looks like. I've had 2 kids.
I know. I also know what it looks like. It literally just looks like a poop tube.
It
kind of is a poop tube.
Kind of looks like a hard booger. You know when you pick your nose and you get one of those really hard, crusty boogers?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
You know, they say picking your nose is connected to Alzheimer's now.
Good, I'll lose my mind by the time I'm 50. All right, we got 45 seconds left. So wow.
Damn.
Where the fuck did that just come from?
Boot rear and funnel fries.
I shift left a little bit, and suddenly all the air in my body wants to escape.
You go the other direction, you're going to shake yourself.
I got a shower here. I only poop at home so I can shower right afterwards. All right, we got 30
Disgusting.
seconds.
30 seconds.
Leave them with something fun.
I don't know.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
Leave them with words of wisdom. Go. We got 20 seconds.
Don't shit your pants.
Don't shit your pants.
Don't
Words
shit
of
your-
wisdom from
Don't-
local criminal Kai.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Next week we'll talk about the bee swarm that I saw the other day.
Oh,
But
God.
until then, we love you.
Oh,
This has been Kai and Swithbert.
And the guy that got stung by bees.